Hello YouTube friends and subscribers, Predator fans and collectors. Today I've got a review of the 1/6 scale Wolf Predator, which happens to be my favorite Predator from the entire Predator franchise, from Hot Toys. So I'll have a little review here for you, and I will show you a comparison that I did custom on, so you can kind of see what you can do with this figure to make him even better. But the figure itself is actually pretty cool. I mean, this guy's pretty badass. He is the Wolf Predator from Alien vs. Predator Requiem. I don't know why they call him the Wolf Predator. Maybe because he comes by himself, kind of like a lone wolf. But he is decked out with all of his equipment, and I'm not going to go over the box because, you know, I hate doing reviews about boxes. I like doing reviews about figures. So let's get down to some of the details here. There were two versions of this figure released. There was a cleaner kit version and a non-cleaner kit version. The non-cleaner kit version came with this whip that you can see here, and this is flexible, so you can actually flex that into any position that you really want it. He came with this shuriken, which is pretty sweet. He can hold that in the left hand. Same stuff that we got from the original AVP figures, same one. And he came with dual plasma casters, one on each side. Now this one I actually converted, and he comes with this. There's his medical pack right there, and his spear, which is retractable. It's pretty cool stuff. But typically there's a little class right there, and the non-cleaner kit version has a second plasma caster that would normally go there, but I kind of turned this into a mix between the two. This is kind of my my cleaner kit version, but with a whip, basically, is what he is. And the mask obviously is different. Here is the mask from the cleaner kit version. You can see that the eye's cracked. There's a scratch going across the eye. I don't know, here, let's get a little closer. You can see it's a little bit more beat up and battle damaged right around in the cheek area here. And it's got scratches and stuff on it that the other one doesn't have. So it's just a little bit more beat up. So this is the normal helmet here, and then this one is the cleaner kit helmet. But I like the normal one. I think it looks just, I like it a little bit more clean because it's already kind of beat up looking anyway. So yeah. From head to toe, the helmet is awesome. Like, this guy's got, like, probably my favorite helmet. It's got the little spikes around the ridge. It's got the Predator writing from all of his different hunts that he's been on, you know, showing that this guy has been on a lot of hunts. It's got the plasma casters, you know, that come down, and then they've got this moving piece here. He's got his bone trophies. He's got a bandolier with all those little those laser mines that he threw up in the sewer. That's those right there. And there's on his belt here is the container of that blue liquid. It's right in there, and it fits right into that little pouch on the bandolier. And he's got some closed shurikens here on his belt. Instead of using a cloth, like a fabric, they actually molded this now out of like a rubber for just this figure, and all this is like just rubber in here. So they created a new body for this figure, like a slimmer Predator body, and it works to an extent. I think they made him a little bit too skinny, but you know, he was a little bit thinner and more slender, more athletically built in the movie, so it doesn't bother me too much. But I really wish that they would honestly redo this figure and make him, you know, a little bit bigger and bulkier, and hide some of these weird joints, like this joint over here on the arm. I hate this joint. Like, look at this thing. That is the ugliest looking joint. Look, it's got this piece that sticks out over here. Like, it just does not look good. I don't really care for it. He's got the plastic blades that come out. These are retractable, so those come in and out. And then on this arm over here, He's got his wrist computer and the detonator. So, I mean, a lot of nice little touches. The armor itself looks good. The shin armor's cool. You can see the back part of his leg in the shin armor, which I thought was pretty cool. He looks very figure-y, just because it's hard to get him in a pose where he looks menacing because of the body that they have him on and the weird articulation in the body. And I guess, like I said, it doesn't bother me too much because he kind of had a slender look in the movie, but they could have made it better, and I did make it better, so I'll show you my figure that I did here in a second, but I just want to show you the cleaner kit. This is the cleaner kit, if you get the cleaner kit version, and pretty cool little piece. It opens up. You got this piece here. These open up on the sides. See if I can even open this thing, and then this slides down. So, and then inside you've got, you know, his tools and stuff that he uses to take the sample. Like this is the sample thing that he takes out of the face hugger container that's on the Predator crash, the Crash Predator ship. That's what he takes the sample with and puts into his wrist computer, so they can track the face huggers and aliens and stuff. So yeah, that's a cool little piece, and I really like the look and design of it. But again, that only comes with the cleaner kit version, and the cleaner kit version does not come with the shuriken or the unfolded whip, which is kind of a bummer. It also doesn't come with the second plasma caster. It comes with a plasma pistol instead. So that's basically him in a nutshell. His dreads look pretty sweet. I love it. I love this guy's dreads, and let you see him. They're slightly thinner, I think, than some of the other dreads, and they've got a good length to them, and they lay on him really well. So wherever you put them, you know, if I want to put him back here, you know, they just look good. They lay really good on him. His head, again, this is the non-cleaner kit version, so it does not have the removable mandibles. But you can see the head. He's got that one eye that's kind of like, I don't know, like he's blind in that eye or something. And then the other eye. I really like that he's got that melted face, and he's got that broken mandible. That mandible that's like melted or broken off. Looks pretty sweet. I mean, the paint application maybe could have been a little bit better, but it does look a lot better in person, guys. Like when you see this in person, that actually looks like melted, and I don't know, it just looks gnarly. It looks really cool. His bone trophies look really good in person too. Like they've kind of got a gloss to them this time instead of kind of like that matte-like finish, and it really makes them look good. So pretty much that's the basic rundown of the figure. The whip again is posable. You can put that in any pose that you want. You can make it look like he's whipping it towards you, and you know, like bend it so that it's, you know, coming towards you or whatever. You do whatever you want with that. The stand that he comes with is pretty cool too. It's got a dead xenomorph, and it's basically like the head's been decapitated, ripped off, whatever. And there's just xenomorph blood and shit everywhere. And you can see where his 2 feet go, you know, the one on the right and the one on the left. And then he has, you know, the normal, the old school, I guess the stand for holding him is got that old school ring instead of the 2 hooks that come underneath to hold him up. So, but yeah, I mean, the base itself, this comes with the cleaner kit again. The other one just comes with the standard base, but I like it. I think it's pretty sweet. I mean, I don't usually like displaying them on their bases. I like the standard stand. That's why I've got him just on a normal stand. But I mean, it's cool. It's cool. It's got a lot of detail. It looks pretty sweet, but nothing major there. This is my custom that I did, my custom Wolf Predator. And the reason I want to show you this, guy, is because I want you guys to know that you can make a Wolf Predator that has more of the feel that he did in the movie. And you can do this on a pretty low budget. It's not that hard to do. This is the Predator 1, the original Predator 1 body. So if you can get just a Predator 1 body, all you have to do is take that body, repaint it with the paint application that's on this guy, more or less. repaint it, and then slap the head on, the forearm armor, and the calf armor, and you've got a guy that looks athletic still. He's still got a slender build, but he's more he just feels more badass because he's filled out more, you know. He's got the rolled up whip, which comes with the cleaner kit. But I gave this guy, you know, the dual plasma. He's got the dual plasma catheters. He's got the cleaner kit on him. He doesn't have the spear, you know, because I opted for the cleaner kit to be hanging there instead. But this figure has so much potential, and all the armor applications and everything like that are really good. The head sculpt is really good. The backpack of the plasma casters, the whip, you know, the shuriken, the cleaner kit itself, everything is really good. So if you can get it on a better body and just repaint it, he comes out looking amazing. And you can see here, like here, I'll put the two next to each other. You can see the difference, and I'll try and get them in the same pose here really fast. So let me set this down. And I will slap his helmet back on. Move this stuff out of the way. Alright. So now you can see I've got them both kind of in the same pose. And this one just feels a little too slender to me. Feels just a little too slender. And this one feels like he's bulked up enough that he looks like the Predator in the movie, as far as I'm concerned. But really, even if you guys just get this one and you don't customize him, he still looks really good. And this video doesn't do him justice. He looks really good in real life. It's just that that right arm with this, and I hate it. I just hate this joint right here, this one joint. It just looks really wonky and weird, and I just don't like that joint there. I wish that they had made that arm one piece and maybe had, you know, it just pivoted up there somewhere. But, you know, I can't really complain too much. You know, I got this guy used on eBay, so for what he is, he pulls it off really well. And I give the figure a 4 out of 5, just because, you know, the body could have been slightly better. But for what this guy's going for, and I'm seeing him for around $300, anywhere from $300 to $400 on eBay, he's still worth it, because especially if you're going to make him and customize him into a badass, you know, you can get all the stuff for relatively cheap and still be able to buy a classic Predator body and repaint it. So pretty sweet figure. Love the Wolf Predator. Again, my favorite Predator in the entire Predator franchise. And this guy is a badass in the movie. I don't care what anybody says. This guy is the most badass Predator out there. And I know as a true Predator fan, I should be saying that the original Predator is the best Predator ever. Well, the original Predator was a badass, but I mean, this guy kind of, you know, he came and kicked serious alien ass, and aliens, as we know, are more badass than humans. So, and plus he was dealing with the humans at the same time, trying to keep them in check and clean up the mess. And you know, the guy was just like, he's like a bounty hunter, but he was like a badass. So that's him basically in a nutshell. So hope you enjoyed the review, and comment in the comment section if you have anything that you would like to see in the future, you know, another review. And you know, I hope that you guys like this. Hope that was informative and helps you in looking for your next purchase on your Wolf Predator. So stay tuned, guys. More reviews to come. Miller time out.